Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. I'm super thrilled today to have Tatiana Tsoir here. Tatiana is a CPA and is a numbers expert with over 15 years of experience helping entrepreneurs and business owners become the boss of their bottom line. So, Tatiana, what does it mean to be the boss of your bottom line?
Well, when it comes to numbers and money and taxes relating to a business that you own or manage or both, um, you may think about the pricing, you may think about other things that you can do, like reporting, but it all comes down to you're in business to make money. You're in business to grow your bottom line. You can be making $2 million and have a net of 100,000, or you could be making $200,000 and have a net of 100,000. So the bottom line is the same, but the effort that it takes to grow a business or to have one or the other is different. So ultimately, everyone is in business to create a better life for themselves. And that's where my expertise comes in handy. So what I help people do as an accountant, I've taken it to kind of the next level in a sense that I still provide the accounting service and bookkeeping and so on, but I have started doing much more than that a couple of years ago. And I've started coaching folks to start paying attention to the pricing, because the price that you charge for your services or products is what drives your top line, so your revenue.
Right.
So price can be kind of not manipulated, but adjusted and changed and increased to do less and make more. I mean, obviously, we're all honest people, so the goal there would be to make sure that the price offering that you put out there is fair to you and provides value to your clients or customers. So the bottom line starts with, it's the final product. It's the ultimate goal to grow if you're in business for money. We're not talking about nonprofits, but if you're in business to make money, your bottom line is the number one thing that you should care about.
Hmm.
But
And that's what people want to do, right? Make money.
yeah, and then to get to that bottom line, it's a multiple step process where you would pay attention to the top line revenue, to your expenses, how you manage your cash, how much taxes you pay. So that bottom line is a very loaded number. It happens after you've done all of this work uh, before that.
Wow, it sounds complicated, but I think you have a way of making it a lot easier for people. So how do you tell people where to start? What's the first place they would start?
So the first, what I've actually, let me kind of step back for a second. I've started with, I start with people um, and help them understand that the numbers are super important. That a lot of folks have this approach of, I'm not good at math. I'm just going to avoid it or ignore it or take care of it later, kind of, procrastinate a little bit. And that's kind of that's a trap. That's where you will most likely end up in a situation that you don't enjoy or like or love, whatever it is. It's just paying attention and face it till you make it, not fake it till you make it, is probably the number one step that you should take. And in my book, if you're just launching a business, or if you're thinking about a business idea that you have, in my book, I go in depth and basically introduce a 5-step process that allows you to take care of that in a painless way. I take the anxiety away out of the process and kind of guide you through starting a business or running a business with a simple process that will help you understand, know, and own your numbers. That's kind
Wow.
of
Simple process, 5 steps, reducing the overwhelm. All that sounds great, Tatiana. So what is the title of your book?
it's called Dream Bold, Start Smart. It's geared towards someone who is thinking about starting a business or is early into it, but I have sections of existing business application there as well. So it can be helpful for someone who's been in the business for a couple of years and is still not sure of what it is that they're supposed to be doing with their numbers. How do they look at reports? Like, what do they need to look for? And once they see a result or some sort of analytics, what do they do with it? Like, how should they proceed if it meets their expectations, and if it doesn't? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, well, I think you're right that all of that sounds so overwhelming for new business owners and also people who've
Sure.
been in business for a while and maybe been ignoring things. So it sounds like your book is really going to help people find a simple solution and then really become the boss of their bottom line.
Yep, that's
Tatiana,
the goal.
thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks so much for having me.
And I'll put links where people can find you in the show notes.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.